When viewers of 90 Day Fiancé The Other Way Season 1 first met Ecuadorian beauty Evelin, she was living in Washington with her boyfriend Corey. Although Evelin had planned to relocate to the Northwest for good, she got homesick and decided she'd return to Ecuador. But instead of ending the relationship, Corey decided to tag along with his lady, a choice that caused waves within his tight-knit Mormon family. What's more, Corey cashed out his life savings and planned to marry Evelin and live in her home country permanently.
I've been traveling for over 2 days. I'm finally here, my heart's going a million miles an hour.
But when Corey arrived in Ecuador, Evelin wasn't there to meet him at the airport. It turned out that Evelin's family wasn't jazzed about the pairing, with her grandma accusing Corey of practicing black magic when he tried to entertain the clan with some card tricks. Not to mention that Corey found out that Evelin had lied about hooking up with an old friend. In Evelin's defense, she was always open about her issues with Corey, including her frustration that he hadn't learned Spanish or integrated himself with the locals more. On top of all that, Evelin was busy running a bar that Corey helped her buy. Despite these hurdles, the couple got engaged by the season's end, although Evelin did forget to wear her ring to the reunion show. She also requested Corey get six-pack abs before the wedding.
She says I need to put on more muscle. Like, I need to look more attractive. Like, I need to have a six-pack, and then we can get married.
Yeah.
As for where Evelin and Corey stand post-reunion, let's just say things are as complicated as ever. As of June 2020, it appears the couple are still together. Corey made this abundantly clear when he posted a snap of the pair out in Ecuador, captioning it, "It's nice to enjoy the evening with Evelin. I love you." But while Corey and Evelin might be doing okay now, this wasn't always the case. The former Washington resident revealed during a June 2020 episode of 90 Day Fiancé Self-Quarantined that he met another woman during a trip to Peru, just before the coronavirus pandemic hit. Corey, who described the woman as, quote, beautiful, revealed that he and Evelin were going through a rough patch at the time. Corey eventually returned to Ecuador to work things out with Evelin, but it was a stressful period that was compounded by quarantine.
Quarantine's basically giving our relationship one more chance. And this is it.
Still, Evelin vented on the show. "I found out that he was hanging out with some girl. I went crazy on him."
It's not cool.
As Corey explained to Evelin, he still intends to marry her, but he needs to know where she stands. He said via In Touch Weekly, "Do I see where things go with this other girl? I want to know that Evelin is the one for me. I want her to know that in her heart, she does want to have the wedding. She does want to be married to me forever, and if she doesn't find that in her heart, then I'm going to have to move on."
Just because I say yes to the engagement doesn't mean that I'm completely ready to say yes to a wedding right away.
So what does this mean for their wedding? It seems Corey is just as clueless as fans are when it comes to a timeline. This sentiment became apparent in May 2020 when a fan asked the reality star via Instagram about his near disappearance from Evelin's social media account. Corey said, "She recently deleted everything. We have been going through some difficult times, just hoping everything gets better. Not married yet, but soon." For those who are keeping score, Evelin and Corey celebrated their 6-year anniversary that same month. Talk about a rollercoaster of a relationship. And it sounds like Corey's future in Ecuador is also up in the air. As he explained to a fan who questioned whether he plans to stay in the country, Corey claimed, "It all depends on how my relationship goes and if I can get residency."
I just think you don't understand the importance of these things, but...
Then get in a plane and go back home. I don't know how else to help you.
For those who are wondering what Evelin has to say about all of this, she doesn't talk too much about Corey on social media, but she did sum up their relationship pretty perfectly in a June 2020 post when she wrote, "So many differences and so many similarities. Stay tuned. You are going to hear from us soon." Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more Nicki Swift videos about your favorite reality stars are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.